Ladies and gentlemen, history teaches us that where the judiciary is strong, society is stable. Where the judiciary is impartial, citizens feel secure. And where the judiciary is respected, democracy flourishes. We must protect our courts from political interference, economic manipulation, and public intimidation.
Mabai as judges, and found say me Mahama, and found say me ministers, to force and how to do okuja to abla kwamo, and found say me party chairman say dun gatia, and found say ya grada na say chairman wuntumi. Moma mra no eni obi a say de fata. Obi anu o so chen mra no, ana obi anu o no mra no shem ketekete. Ye ni na ye pe when it comes to the law of Ghana. The judges yake kan ye Oye wuntumi na kopie court obebre. Oye wuntumi na kopie court obebre, oye kenofori ta obebre. Cause Angovona will say deliberately, ye shede tramu boy. And any zaba, I reward you with that promotion now. There's so much desire. Wait, whether NDC, Ekas or Monya be more Momonyo, naturally they will do it. Naturally, we are MPP Nina do the draw. Can't guys all big fish no one. Hey, you go smell pepper. Way I fight, but not fight about quite today. Cause John Mahama say we win. Finally, Mahama I swear in the 7 judges are the minority in parliament. Ekaso omo there, they won't partake in it. Omo ni say 7 judges no ba ku kurampo e qualify. Now majority in parliament say omo so omo mfa ho. Omo approve 7 judges in na. Kai say John Mahama na so or suspending get through talk or no araba esaba saki. Ana MPP was a chair kai. Yenim plan no John Mahama na say obe suspending me. Now he Chief Justice for oye our pai ono one judge said be ye NPP for obeti yetu. Ya nche kura ne hu say ya suspending Chief Justice get to talk or no. Ya suspending we na yi nipa for so o me acting. Anche kura ya say John Mahama nominate 7 judges say o promote ma Supreme Court no so. MPP before I go to a demonstration by Anfa. And the vet on what be Kai. I found your markets could be said, Judge Bako say, oh, Supreme Court, the one, and me a lawyer, me a man. You were judges need be out with so much glass, be a glass. It do have more MPP, mission the more in DC. And to wound the anyway, the first the vetting committee chairman, Ben, I hear for Sheikh, where we own a question, what you mean of Zarazan. What's the time better than Castle, maybe some from. And then John Dramani Mahama, John Ababu, John Jesus Christ, John Kwame Nkrumah, what? Where was you in? And then finally, 7 judges need never because we got home. Now, where the message John Dramani Mahama before the swearing in, or candidate, the 7 judges are in.
The Supreme Court of Ghana stands as the final custodian of our laws, the guardian of our democracy and the protector of the rights and liberties of all our citizens. It is to this court that people turn when their freedoms are threatened, when justice seems distant, or when the complexities of modern governance tests the Constitution. As justices of this noble institution, you are called not merely to interpret the law, but to embody its highest ideals, which are fairness, impartiality, integrity, and courage. You are expected to serve not as arbiters of technicalities, but as stewards of justice and conscience. Yours is not only a legal role, but a moral responsibility to safeguard our Constitution's spirit and interpret it in ways that advance the common good and protect the most vulnerable in our society.
My main country was say, Mabai as judges, and found say a Mahama, and found say a ministers, to force and how to do so, or could you to black and found say a party chairman say dun gatia, and found say a grada and as a chairman to me. Moma Merano, and you be a said a fata. Obian was so chain Merano, and Obian no Merano shem kitekete. Yeni na ye pet when it comes to the law of Ghana. And as judges, interpret the law with discretion na eye idea ebe serve the purpose of Ghana. Enye momo de mo pe de mo dwene ho ebe bo mo na mongoye de ebe bo Ghana man.
Ladies and gentlemen, history teaches us that where the judiciary is strong, society is stable. Where the judiciary is impartial, citizens feel secure. And where the judiciary is respected, democracy flourishes. We must protect our courts from political interference, economic manipulation, and public intimidation. An independent judiciary is not a threat to government, it is a partner in nation building. We need justices who are not swayed by popularity or pressure, but are anchored in the Constitution and driven by a genuine desire to uphold justice without fear or favor.
Sure. Hey. That is no serious. Why? And naked to the Oldboga trends and I didn't know that back up Maxi Billian. Make sure so over subscribe it, like it, and share my own. For comments, not to comment section, I say John Mahama swear in judges. Now, my watch I say, hey, this same way. That's my same way. Aha. They are swearing and say, as a partner, MPP kind of how me follow. You can say, always suspended chief justice and power suspended. 2, you can say, obey the judges and power. Hey. Now, say, Anthony Denna, Casey, so they bought month for this one from court at the Outrage judges for Yana. Ayo. Then go to Justice Jamafe. Mahama epe na 7 years 2014. Ye call World Cup wo Brazil ko gu ye massive sika play over $3 million in ya soa ye na play mu no. Ye ko ba ya John boy ko $50 no na mse Jamafe. Court na na ye commission na hwe se nsemhunu na Ghana fokodi ne ba ne sen. Ndi Jamafe commission. Sa papa no uti ni dia ye ono a. Ona ka se ma judge for no say Oma bro, Oma bre papa. Osi de bia omo te say ye new chief justice na omo no mabusuafo no mo TV eti no mo study. Say ya. Oba no ye body ya ye momudi. Na omo mana gusa, "Hey, daddy, this time around." They didn't mention your name again. No say Oma ye sa. Ebedu be na afra than him. Omo to nyum emfa omo wi say emfa bio. Na enshranka John Mahama John Ababio so oba ye wadwene omo ho ehun se omo sefata omo nimdie no adu sen come Supreme Court judges enti okasa kire Ghana for se so omo ba die aduma no ombe ne tawe eni ho de we omo se 8 years na nadu abo atratra omo na ye de omo ba case so egu yi na ye MPP fo ani ye beti omo. You don't go through what you hey, the MPP, they know what you have done. Me at Cause heat, what? I'm on for them. Hey, judge when I can go. Jennifer, justice. Me patrol kasa. What?
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Mahama, on behalf of my colleagues, we thank you very much for appointing us as justices of the Supreme Court as per Article 144(2) of the Constitution of Ghana. And secondly, swearing us in this afternoon as justices of the Supreme Court. To the people of Ghana, we promise that we will dispense justice to all manner of people without fear or favor, ill will or affection. We also promise you equal justice under law. To friends and families, especially our spouses and children, you have been with us through thick and thin. The journey for some of us up to today has been exceptionally long. But you never gave up on us. You kept encouraging us, praying for us and supporting us. You have the faith and confidence that this day will arrive. Finally, it has arrived. The dreadful questions that our children ask. Daddy, this time to your name hasn't come on the list. Today is over. To our children, our name has come now. But then, this is a lesson for us. This is the surest confirmation of the oft-quoted cliche that God's time is always the best. We pray that the good Lord gives us the strength to do this job given us. May God bless our homeland Ghana and bless us all. Thank you.
The judges here can hear. Oh, yeah, won't to me no copy quarter of a bread. Oh, yeah, won't to me no copy quarter of a bread. Oh, yeah, can for that of a bread. Because Uncle Vona will say deliberately, yes, you don't trouble boy. And I this yaba, I don't want you move without promotion now. There's so much desire. Wait, whether NDC, a cast of money be more, naturally they will do it. Naturally, we are MPP near do the draw. Can't gas or big fish no one. Hey, you go smell pepper. Uber smell pepper off. Now, when Chief Imam you can't. Now, you call National Day of Prayer and Thanksgiving. And a Chief Imam Bakukas was him can. I brought your mama too. And I say, your mama, oh, you can pay. Get the back one out, I say. Judges now most Supreme Court door to another packet too much judges. Now, say judges in your cap, a what level be out there? Somewhere 10, I want to mean 10, a 15, I want to mean 15. So, be a best stop pay, say President be about interfere, say, what the judge who for about the count. Now, also by what be serving? Or see MP before so I'm also say, most will be a woman. Most ye koye judges a year, vetia. Most say, most when you're involved. Or see the more your mama, more than the so. So, only plan. As will be a bar, or beso or Supreme Court one, or show ma. Say that be a favor not the interest. And then you follow. Or since I plan ready on Tiasia. Chief Imam. Hey, now John Mahama and a two now we are bonus. Wait, another one could be up out. Katene.
Our judiciary is in a bad shape because of the manipulation of the political parties. 6 months ago, or barely 1 year ago, the NDC are advocating for a cap in the appointment of the justices of the Supreme Court. Only for our president to appoint 7 of them just recently. As a result, many people are not even confident. They don't have any confidence in the judiciary because of the manipulation of political parties. We therefore ask Allah to change the attitude first of our executives, our political parties, to leave the executive, to leave the judiciary alone. They must be independent. They must be allowed to do their work without the interference from the executive, from political parties. The 7 judges that were appointed, those in the parliament who 5 years ago promoted them from High Court to the Appeal Court, are now saying they didn't recognize them. This is politics. We can't afford to politicize our judiciary. That is the only place where, when we are chased out, that's the only place we run to. So we ask Allah for the truly independence of our judiciary. We ask Allah to protect them, and we also urge them, after prayer, that they should endeavor to do justice.
Inti me heard the Chief Imam come and say, na menko. Me am original chama abronya. Abronya say wasadi bia ba so okabia munti. Say Mahama call Cote d'Ivoire, go Shia Ouattara. The Okoye Nane say, or got Ouattara, chairman. Say, Mrs. Sap, a constitution cacao. Nan committee court term. Now, we are the saying, or 4 terms. No. Abronia said, Anna your mama coy. Or said the Wufraba. Said that is here, your mabay. The next case, and say, your best is a constitution, no. You never to the judges. You never judges, no so. Now, ye. Now, you never judges, no say, Chrome, and we say, pet. The next thing, and I said, John Mahama, Eddie Besham, so the court 10. Or say, John Mahama, prepare so the court 10. And you think I never swear in 7 judges. Abronia. Kawasan now, there was some you can't get say Italian. What become was him?
Ghana Mampanyini, obedi presidenti, or call Africus. Africus no call a miminim or call. One call for any bilateral relationship bia. Or call Africus, Echo Bisa Ouattara, Quano Faso, SSA Constitution, no, Echo on the 3rd term, and no one advice no Kodi. Muntiemi, take it from me. Me say, President John Mahama, the recent visit to Africus, no, one kwase, ebia. A business be enkoso.
Now, oh yeah, no. And I say, ah, Mamma go say John Mahama. Ono kura waka be for constitution and so mo review no. No say, oh. Wa say boss say constitution na o mo review no. Aduma no mo we no the man say Kim. Obe implement it. Am I making sure say a new constitution aba. And I say, hey. Bronya, I said for the first time be we can go na. I said, "Yeah, brought your theory here already. Mahama and Kwano so very because Ghana a constitution review. Mahama they have to and that for you to know. Or say or we constitution review need to implement so implement it. Say be a constitution review. Yenim say yenim so far the context and the content of the a review mu. Say you be ma kwan say obetima ko 3 term and so yetimi ma kwan. Now or say there's technicality be a woman and no Mahama be issue. Because you can say a president after running for president on to me anyone enter 2 times. But a concurrent say or dear to us. But Mahama dey on go for the first time in the history of Ghana. About 2012 and also 2016 and also back in 2024. And ya explicit our constitution say Sabisia still was 72 times and also on 7 years. And the intimate say a bessa saneba back so clear. So one come you know mum, Sadia, Kufoko Munubomu, Rollins Communubomu, friends and another communubomu, only one coming in Biamu. The area that technicalities omit my issue. And only some abroad ya can Ghana from Musu Gradi. Almost is over her mamma, person got a term on Faso. Ghana forces John Mahama got that time now, mommy okay. Only okay. Only the Mahama, young for a sea of great force. Cause hey, yeah, my uncle move before some said the way you do. Twasso. Almost sir, democracy is a Munugan and why. And 8 years before 4 years before to Biswabano. Also, Mumbai is Gadia Basa. Nazi Bakua for the first time, as or dream, Yakasa Otie. And yeah, or the a D level say a devil level say energy sector level. Or the 2 years was Matis Iran for any Israel for a bit more effective price, Mountain Transfer. As or dream 2 months. And he said, or dream we did say a man 3rd time no qua and yappy. In fact, or back Naswa could this do Grana Yoki. Until son is Suban Messa. No, just a boy bad. Say yes, sir, necessary no becona at tree. Now got that Never said the way Ghana for so is I accept no. Say Mahama as a second speech this is kumkum. One can say o may be referendum. Referendum no. O may dry Ghana for at least over 40% have to vote say yes. You force to say yes is number president no got that. And the current happiness at Ghana for the accept John Mahama no. Anyhow a lot of people whether market women or more motor dey odum akrate for MP4 among focus say Mahama got that no man no. The way Ghanaians have accepted no. Say ampanyampa NDC Mahama ye na bi so be kote na o mkasi ye to aba yes and no a trouble yes be din kunim yes be din kunim simple because one John Mahama currently we feeling brother obia feeling no ana ni nwa Ibrahim Mahama kura sa se ho mo se o mmienu Edin ba ko de kopeba obeti ase Mahama. Ene ogbo odin bia na de Mahama soso. Ebe famo sesi oye di Mahama din kope business a obenya. Enti sesi ese Mahama ye na adin sa ampani ampa obeti matwe kai. Akai Ghana for beto ama no. Na minim enya sure Mahama na minim no. Oye too calm, too peaceful do. So be na dey so be masa koka ne twika yaba. And don't forget, say na man for dia sha say popi am so Mary Sasidi Mahama. Haruna Idris diaba, Asedu Kete diaba, Okujato, Abubakar diaba, Kasa to force diaba, Julius Debra, Esu diaba. Menya so sam kofu na ba betra say Mahama santo aso bi o. Menya sure. But finally Mahama as we in the 7 Supreme Court judges. Na Jamefe say Panisha on the last 8 years. They promote a man for na ye twa omusinya na senior for no ye form one ya koda na ti nya ko iba ko afiri aba o say na ya tie ye ne eduru onfo bia ho na we no emiem hyehye e de man pipi for o case pa na uko na we mu best threat case we dey welusu we dey ubelusu we e naked truth on Oldboga trends me naked truth am that one no and what you say currently Mahama dey feel no the way Ghana go feeling Mahama so onye mistake bia no so petete ma wallahi tallahi be ma no amana ko biu enti say abronye say ayampa say Mahama petete mti na all stock here friend say all stock Supreme Court what we judges found and what we vet ni be in depth knowledge pa judge we have been almost senior the promote o ma Supreme Court ni na ebi 2020 na promote 2021 now owe mo ba 90s ne ho gwada ba o na so tete ho Mahama Ghana forces so far as ayewo the baby am okay for comment to comment section na say Mahama so in new chief justice Supreme Court judges omuzo mani ade o ma ready o ma accept o ma de mra ne be yaduma na abronye from the MPP bono region MPP regional chairman or say Sheikh Mahama do na Mahama per term na continue the judges yaba say na wadwe o sampana mpa per term Mahama ongo onto aso anaso ontwaso for comment to comment section na say for me subscribe like na share monia enye bihwe edino eyo Maxi Billian number 1 our naked truth on Oldboga trans macra baba.